Hello everyone. So in this PPT, we will be studying about code of conduct and corporate responsibility. So as we have discussed in this particular unit, we'll be studying about how ethics plays an important role in different types of job globally. Okay. So the next important factor is code of conduct. Code of conduct is nothing but a professional behavior or professional attitude of a person in a job, which has to be maintained, which has to be regularized. So this regularization is done with the help of different rules or organization policies, which we see or which we have been taught once we enter into the particular firm. For example, let us take a mechanical company or any manufacturing company. Once if you're into a shop floor or manufacturing floor, you'll be expected to follow the safety rules first. There are different types of safety rules, there are different sort of safety forms. So you have to follow the rules carefully because it is important for your one's own safety, and also it is very very important for the organization also. So this has to be followed. If you are ignorant, it is not good. So this type of code of conduct should be followed. And next, once you are into, for example, let us take a service industry. Once you are into any of the service sector, a bike showroom service or a mobile service center, they should be pleasing, they should be patient. Whatever person is whatever the customer is telling, we have to listen. Okay, there lies the code of conduct. So these type of set of rules are provided for different organizations, which has to be followed. So we'll go into the topic. Engineering is an important and learned profession. As members of this profession, engineers are expected to exhibit higher standards of honesty and integrity. Engineers has a direct and vital impact on the quality of life of all people. Accordingly, the services provided by engineers require honesty, impartiality, fairness, equity, and also dedicated in the protection of the public health, safety, and welfare. Engineer must perform under a standard of professional behavior that requires adherence to highest principle of ethical conduct. So, what are the fundamental canons which has to be fulfilled by the engineer as a professional? Holding priority to safety, health, and welfare of the public, performing services only in the areas of their incompetence. That is, once you don't know anything, once if you are not aware of any of the services, you should avoid it. Okay. Next one, number three, issue public statements only in the objective and the truthful manner. Act for each employer or a client as a faithful agent or a trustee. Avoid deceptive acts, that is dishonesty type of acts. Conduct themselves honorably, responsibly, and ethically. Next, number two is rules of practice. The same thing repeats. So our major, whatever we have decided for as a fundamental criteria for a code of conduct, it has to be practiced. Okay. Next, professional obligations. Engineers shall be guided in all their relation by the highest standards of honesty and integrity, serve the public interest, help the public. Confidential information has to be concerned both for business purpose and technical process. We should stick on to the professionalities without our conflicts. And goes on, engineers shall not attempt to obtain employment or advancement of professional engagement by untruthfully criticizing other engineers. Next, engineers shall not attempt to injure the other person. Engineers shall accept personal responsibility for their professional activities. Engineers shall give credit for the engineering work to those to whom credit is due. That is, rewards and recognition has to be given. So these are the few code of professional code of conduct which has to be followed. Next one is corporate social responsibility. A company has an economic responsibility. It must earn a return for its stockholders within the confines of the law. However, corporate social responsibility means that they have also ethical and societal responsibilities go beyond their economic nature. It requires organization to expand their understandings to stakeholders such as employers, customers, suppliers, etc. It could be seen as a crucial component of individual and group behavior as a part of organization responsibility. So to put it in a simpler language, so nowadays corporate culture is it is, you can say the term known as corporate culture or corporate offices. Many of the IT sectors or manufacturing sectors, they follow a corporate scheme. It's not a public scheme, it's a corporate scheme. It's a corporate sector unit. So corporate sector unit is nothing but all the sectors are interlinked somehow. Okay, a manufacturing sector will be linked with sales, they will be interlinked with service. So since everyone is involved, even a supplier also, a customer, supplier, worker, CEO, MD will be treated as the same. So whatever the responsibility, social responsibility has been framed, it applies for everyone. So in order to make sure it has been followed, they have to make aware that these social responsibilities are followed towards the organization for everyone, so that it will be the quality can be maintained and the public safety will not be nullified. That is the major focus of this corporate social responsibility. Thank you.